Well, summer is fast approaching, which means you could see more bike riders out in your neighborhood. We have Captain Austin Wolf with us this morning with a few safety tips to keep in mind for both drivers and riders. Welcome, good morning to you. Thanks for being with us this morning. So talk to me a little bit about the importance of being aware of bike riders.
You know, exactly. The summer's coming. We're seeing more and more bike riders out on the road. And, you know, tips for safety not only go to the bicyclist, but also the motorist,
Yes.
you know. And I think one of the biggest things that we all have to remember is have a plan. You know, have a plan before you ride. You know, for the cyclists, you know, we want to see high visibility clothing.
Right. Yes.
That way you can be seen from a distance. You know, wear your proper safety equipment. You know, and ride on roadways that's more conducive.
Sure.
You know, to where if you have to make an emergency maneuver, it allows for that. You know, for the motorists, you know that the bicyclists are going to be traveling the same lane of travel. So whenever you see a cyclist ahead, slow down, give them room. You know, if you're traveling in the early morning times or the afternoon into the sun, just understand that there may be a cyclist in your lane of travel.
Right.
You know, for kids and parents, have these conversations early. We're starting this warm summer
Very
weather, so
warm.
this is a perfect time just to sit kids down and
Right.
say, we got to be aware, you know, pay attention, follow the traffic signs, and watch out for cars.
Absolutely. And you talked about cyclist equipment. Go over some of the main things that is crucial, especially for kids to be wearing.
Number one, helmet.
Yes.
Always wear a helmet, but that goes for everybody on a bicycle. You know, as emergency responders, we hate going to traffic crashes, especially those involving bicycles and cars together. I mean, the chances of injuries can go way up. So a helmet is number one. You know, and there's knee pads, there's elbow pads, but also long sleeves, you know, or maybe even longer pants because skinned up knees. I mean, bicycle accidents happen.
Absolutely. And specifically to maybe neighborhoods and people driving through neighborhoods, there's a lot of kids out on their bikes. Any advice specifically for those motorists to just slow down, be aware of your surroundings?
You hit it.
Yeah.
Slow down, be aware of the surroundings. You know, like we started talking, it goes not only for the motorist, but for the bicyclist too. Slow down, be aware of your surroundings. That way, everybody's paying attention. Everybody knows what's going on. We've got situational awareness going both ways.
All right. Well, Captain, thanks so much for being with us this morning. We'll, of course, have all of those safety tips later on this morning on our website, KOAMnewsnow.com. Stick around. We'll be right back.